Hello, ladies and gents. Today is the 2nd of August. Yesterday we streamed art for 6 hours. And I'm gonna be entirely honest. I don't want to fucking draw today. Um, I've done a lot of drawing this week. I actually kind of want to play some video games today. Which I haven't actually felt in a long time. So today, my friends, we're gonna be playing a video game called Project Zomboid. Now, Project Zomboid. I have a few hours in Project Zomboid. I started playing when Build 41 came out. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I haven't played it in a while. I did log in on July 31st to make a character and play a little bit. Um, but now the build in the new Build 42, and I have to say it's quite a lot of fun. I think this is what we're going to be streaming today. It might not be the whole stream, it might just be a partial bit of the stream, but we'll have to see how it goes. Um, I'm decent at Project Zomboid. I'm not amazing, but I might be able to be entertaining. Anyway, let me load up the game. I hope everyone's day is going well. My day's going okay. My sleep was like fine-ish. Yeah. Um, so we're chilling. But yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna go because I've never streamed Project Zomboid, but I'm kind of just putting off the inscriptions stream because that's something that I do actually need to do. Um, and I don't know, just haven't got around to it. Uh, Hopefully the game loads. Is the game gonna load? There we go. Alright, you should be able to hear the game. So things about me, I don't tend to play Project Zomboid with the music. I don't particularly like the music in Project Zomboid. I tend to not play it as a horror game. I tend to play it as kind of a sim-like. So yeah, we'll load into the game. That was loud. I'm sorry if that was a bit too loud. But so yesterday, I spawned in Rosewood. We started as, or I started as a firefighter, and I made my way down to the fire station and to the police station, and grabbed a shotgun and cleared out a decent bit of the surrounding area. So there are a few corpses around the base. So plan for today. I think we're probably gonna want to start like building up the base a little bit so that no zombies can get in. That might be a good idea. But it might also just be a loot day because we don't really have much of anything at the moment. We're kind of low on everything. We're kind of low on food. We're kind of low on basically all the necessities. But as you can see here, we've got 211 kills, and it's basic. It's almost day two. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be playing a bit of a. Actually, wait. Let me move my camera. Let me move it down here. I think. That might be the best placement for it. So we've got level 3 in axes. So I haven't touched any of the settings that aren't for. It's set to apocalypse, the one where it's like, oh, the game's a little bit easier. And that's it. I haven't done anything to do with XP. But the traits that we have are stout, fit, which are the ones that you get just for like if you are at that point. I've got fast learner, organized, brave, outdoorsy, fast reader, and dexterous. And then for the negative traits, we've got weak stomach, smoker, slow healer, prone to illness, and thin skinned. Because if you don't get hit, those traits don't do anything. So it's simple as that. And in most scenarios that I find when I'm playing Zomboid, is that if I'm getting hit, oh, if I'm getting hit, I'm probably already dead. Because that's just the way it is, sadly. Um, so I don't know much about Build 42. I know that there's a lot of map changes, and a lot of the map changes I actually really like. I guess we should also look at like the different kinds of stuff that we got from the police station. So we did get like quite a few rounds. Not a lot though, which is the main issue. You know, we're mostly going to be focusing on this 9mm at the moment. We got, so for me, fighting all those zombies, we got level 1 aiming and level 2 reloading. So we're about halfway to level 2 in aiming. From what I recall, level 3 is when it like really starts to become like a good way to kill zombies. Sorry, look, so we want to get to level 3 as quickly as possible. But what I do also want to do is I'm going to move my water bottle because it's currently in the way of what I want to do. We got a lot of firefighter axes, which is good for us, because they deal a lot of damage. They hit multiple targets. Yeah, we got like a ton. There's basically one in every single one of these containers. I don't remember, something that I'm realizing now is I don't remember Lucky as a trait being in the game. I remember Lucky being one of those traits in Build 41 that you would just basically look at how many, yeah, there's so many corpses, so I may just have to not even live here because of the amount of corpses that are here. It's kind of hard to display because it's currently at night, but, you know, currently, what we are missing out on is we do need a, I'm going to get rid of this hatchet, actually. We do quite badly need to go find cigarettes. That is something that we are struggling with, because I did take smoker, because I was under the impression of Build 41, where it's one of those really strong traits. I don't know about that anymore. They've definitely changed the spawn rate of them. They're a lot harder to come by, I feel like, now. I'm trying to find a sink so that I can refill my... I haven't been here, actually. What's in here? Nothing important, really. That's fine. We can leave that. Yeah, like, so... There's a crowbar. There's a crowbar in here. Wow. A bunch of firefighter armor. And just more axes than we'll ever know what to do with. However, I'm going to grab this corpse. Oh, I forgot that they added this, where you, like, pull the corpses. Alright, well, let's take the corpses outside. This is a cool animation. I like this a lot more than just picking up a corpse and it goes into your inventory. Wow, you get out of breath from this really quickly. I wasn't expecting that. We'll leave the corpse there for now. But, so we need to replace, what we need to do probably is carpentry. I think I remember watching a Life and Living. So we have level 1 carpentry at the moment. What we're gonna do though is, because it's the start of a new day, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna start washing our clothes. So let's grab you, because you're bloody. We'll wash basically wash everything that's classified as bloody at the moment. Yeah, I think that's basically it. But we'll turn that on. And then if we actually, let's go grab some. I don't know if we have any soap, so we're just gonna clean ourselves. And we'll set the game to like 3 times speed. So it's 5:20. We are really hankering for a cigarette, but sadly I don't have any. So I think what we should do is, when we get the time, we should go up the road to the convenience store. Because if we go get that done, also Life and Living's going to be on in half an hour, so I do want to read that or watch that, because if it's another carpentry, that would be pretty good for our game plan. How we don't have a car or any food, which is slightly unfortunate. Oh, we have a granola bar. Alright, we'll eat that. Actually, I want to refill my water bottle as well. I forgot. I don't know what this badge does, so I'm just going to throw that in my bag. Alright, that's done. Let's go see how the clothes are doing. But so far, I'd say I'm enjoying Build 42. It's got a different vibe to Build 41, but like I'd say in a pretty good way. This is still really wet. All right, that's not gonna. We'll leave that going until Life and Living is done. I do want to have a look at this medical box because I remember there being a medicine bay. In here in Build 41, but I can't find one, sadly. So that could be an issue because I kind of want to grab some bandages if it's not an issue, but you know. All right, let's sit here. There we go. Just gonna make sure that that is on Life and Living. What is it? It's cooking. Alright, cooking's alright. It's not the best one we could have gotten, but I'm not going to complain. I feel like I can hear a zombie. Maybe they're outside, who knows. Is all of this still wet? Alright, let's just put this to 3x speed. Wait until it's all dry. There we go. Oh, they've got a thing down here, which is pretty nice. Which I didn't realise. Alright, it's 7 AM. The day's basically started. What condition is my axe in? Let's grab a new axe, just in case. It's not the end of the world, but I don't want to get into a situation where it breaks and I need to kill some zombies, so let's head up the street. Is there anything in here that I don't need? There he is. That's a zombie that I could hear. Oh, there's two of them. Hello, friendos. Could you come over here for me? Can you get knocked over, please? Thank you. There's another zombie back there as well. Ooh. We have a matchbook, don't we? Yeah, we do. Alright, we don't need that. Yeah, the odor stuff, I feel like, is going to be an issue if we live here. Because it does smell really badly simply because of the amount of corpses. However, that's not really something that I can deal with at the moment. Yes, I killed quite a few zombies in the previous day. It's not perfect. There's still quite a lot of like, this is the thing about Build 42 now, is that like if you kill a lot of the zombies around your base without a plan, you're kind of buggered. Like, there isn't really much you can do about it. We're just gonna keep walking to the convenience store, which I think is up this way. We're also gonna check the cars, because if we can find a car, that would be really helpful. You are unlocked. No, you're not, though. Yeah, you're locked on both sides. Yeah, some zombies up there. That shouldn't be an issue. I want to have a look in those in the building complex, because I feel like we might be able to find something decent in there. Because if we find like a box of shotgun shells, I feel like that would be a decent use of my time. Oh, wait, is that Survivor building? Because there's... Okay, we're definitely going to want to have a look in there then. However, this seems to be the building that I was looking for. It has changed locations. Those dudes haven't seen me though. So we're just going to head in here. Because I'd rather be able to deal with this. This place isn't going to have any cigarettes, is it? I'll grab those chips. Yeah, there's no cigarettes in here. That's annoying. Maybe in the back? We'll check in the back. Yeah, it's very much a food place. Alright, that sucks. We can come back here later when we're more hungry, but for now, this isn't really my... I do want to see if I can... Actually, you know what? These zombies are freaking me out. I'm just going to... I've got leveled up light-footed. That's pretty nice. I do just want to deal with these zombies quickly. Alright, 4 hits. Alright, 2 hits. Okay, multi-hit is on. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah. Oh, 1 shot, alright. I think the meta in Build 42 is that it's no longer about picking like those really good classes like burglar anymore, because it's so detrimental to the... Oh, there it is, Zippy Market. I think that's it. All right, that should have some cigarettes in there. Because it costs so many... how many did I just pull? I pulled 3. All right, we're gonna wait and pull these and kill these guys, because it's so detrimental to the amount of points that you get. Like, I think you go net neutral if you pick firefighter. Comparatively, so... And being able to start off with, like, a level in axes is always really nice. Because they're one of those items that never get bad. They're always pretty strong. However, the later in the game that you get to, they do become harder to find. Because once you run out of those ones that you get from the beginning, at the fire station and stuff, they become harder to find, really. Is there a door in here? Oh shit, that's a lot of them actually. Oh, that's a lot of them. Okay. I'm gonna try something. When this breaks. Alright, come on. This is bad. Bad idea. Alright. Lock in. 1 second. Alright, there's one more. Let me kill this one more. Actually, there's 2 more. Alright, one second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys. So, I thought that was going to go really badly. Please don't pull those zombies from up there. Alright, we're getting into this building. Oh, shit, there's still loads of zombies in there. Alright, we're going back to the base. I can't kill zombies with high exertion at the moment. Let's just get back into here, because I know that this building is safe. Alright, we're gonna wait some time in here. Because yeah, we can't. I thought that was gonna go really badly. Let's just give it a minute. Alright, there's actually a chair there, so sit on the chair. That could have gone so much worse. Alright. Oh god, alright. Well, they're in here. Let's just deal with these guys now. Ooh, double one-shot. Get fucked. I'm gonna take this ID card just because it might be somewhere close. There's actually a library here. I didn't know that. One second, guys. I need to send a message to someone. But this might be a bit of a smaller stream because I need to drive someone in like an hour. Alright. I do find it weird when those zombies break down the window and then they just don't bother climbing through. Alright, give me the cigarettes. Where are the cigarettes? I want to be out of here as quickly as possible. Man, there's no cigarettes? Are you kidding me? Alright, there we go. Cigarette packs. Give me the cigarettes. We got quite a few. Alright, I don't like this. There's too many around me at the moment. Okay. Okay, this is bad. I'm leaving. Fuck this. We're gonna leave the door open so that they can come out, but I'm equipping my shotgun. Okay, this is a bit too many. We have about 27 shotgun rounds. If I shoot my shotgun this far up, it's gonna pull way too many zombies. So we're gonna walk down the street, I think, and we're gonna pick everyone off. Also, I have no idea what's in like the how many zombies are in like these buildings, for instance. Let's just sit on the ground for a second. I don't know why there were so many back there. There was like, they just kept going. You know what? Maybe I should wear that band. That's not what I thought a bando was. Alright, I thought it'd go around my face. Right, that's a little bit too many. Let's just equip it in both hands and then... how many did I just pull? There's quite a few. Plus one maintenance is actually kind of huge. Alright, I'm already tired. Shotguns are not as good as they were in Build 41, bro. Like, one shotgun shell would kill, like, 4 zombies back then. I'm out of shotgun shells. Fuck. How many are there? Still quite a few. Bound to be more as well. Why isn't it loaded? There we go. Fuck's sake. There we go, +3, +2 A now. Alright, that's making that a lot better. Being out of shotgun shells is kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie, but there's nothing that I can really do about it. We're just gonna have to go loot, like, civilian housing for a while. Okay, I do still have bullets. I thought I was out. Alright, I think we're alive. I think we're okay. Oh god, oh, me in my big fucking mouth. Okay. Let's just check up on how many, 9. Okay, I think I'm actually out of 9mm now after these 2 magazines. Oh, I'm feeling queasy. I need to get away from these corpses. Yes, okay. We're no longer queasy. I kind of want to get back to the building that had the boards on them. So I'm really hoping that's a survivor building. Because if it is... then we are golden. Actually, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Let's... Alright. I think we just leave it there. And we come back here later, because I'm feeling drowsy, and I'm queasy, and I'm out of breath, so... Let's just not do this now. Let's just leave this. Okay. I'm just gonna go back to the fire, to the back here, because I don't want to. Kind of hoping there was a hammer here, because then I could disassemble the barricades on the doors back there, but sadly there isn't. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set a timer on my watch. That's my bag. We're gonna set a timer for 5:40, and then we're gonna go to sleep. So we can see life of living. All right. Well, we didn't wake up, so that's kind of annoying. Well, we slept, so we're no longer tired. Let's just go back to that building over there. He doesn't see me. It's fine. I can unbarricade. The door is locked. Great. Make a cigarette and then we'll go in. Quite knew that was going to happen. Alright. The light switches don't work. Great. Just fucking perfect. Alright, this place is too dark. I'm not dealing with this. That's not worth it. Alright, well there's nothing there was nothing in there. Any good books in here? Annex. What was that? Sexually transmitted diseases. Alright, well. Animal care, agriculture, foraging. Cooking, butchering, tailoring. I'll take the carpentry. Oh man, I was not expecting that. That did freak me out. Maintenance is probably a good one to grab. Dude, actually give me maintenance 2 as well. Because maintenance is like just really good to get super early on. Don't care about any of this. Don't care about any of this. Don't care about any of that. Alright, well I don't think... Oh, reloading. That's reloading 4 though, so that's ages away. So real point in taking it. Or was that aiming? Aiming? Damn, I didn't know there was a book for aiming. That seems like a pretty good thing to read. Alright, let's go back to the base. That aiming book is honestly the most valuable thing that I could find, to be honest. Because we did just hit level 2. Yeah, we're barely into level. We're barely into the next to get into the next one. I will very quickly have a look in the building. If there's a window I can get through. Nope. There is definitely a zombie, but I have no idea where it is. I should really go deal with that. I shouldn't. Where the fuck is the other one? Alright, well I can't see him, so... Upstairs. What the fuck? Where is he? You've been in the base this entire time. Jesus. Sorry, man. If I knew you were there, I would have come killed you earlier. Alright. Let's finish this book and then I'm gonna finish stream. Because people need me. That's cool, the clock goes faster. I swear I got a reloading book, but I might be going insane. Oh, I'm hungry actually. Let me eat something. Actually, Life and Living's about to start. Yeah, you. Cooking again, really? Alright. Put that on the floor, I guess. It doesn't matter. Alright. We've only been streaming for an hour, but I was not aware that so many people would need me today, of all fucking days. So, we do have to call it there, sadly. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. This is Trix signing out. Sorry that the ending's a bit abrupt, but see ya.